We're live, Cerritos College, Norwalk, California, for the Ford CIF Southern Section Volleyball Championship. This afternoon, the Division III finalists between Ontario Christian as they host Paloma Valley. Hello again, everybody. I'm Fred Salas alongside Kirsten Olsen. Glad you could be with us. For Ontario Christian, the Knights, they have been on fire all season. Of course, they're defending CIF Southern Section and state champions from a year ago. In fact, this is a rematch against Paloma Valley. They're stacked, experienced, and ready to go.
Oh, yes, they are, and they're going to rely on Giselle Vogel, who is their setter opposite. They run a 6-2 with her. She's going to Baylor. She's a senior, and her block is huge in the front row, and they're going to rely on her knowledge to really take care of the ball tonight.
It's the Wildcats and the Ontario Christian Knights coming up right after this. Back live, Cerritos College, as we are set now for the Division III finals between Ontario Christian and Paloma Valley, the Knights and the Wildcats. Of course, when we talk about the Knights, they thrive on competition. They are the defending CIF Southern Section and state champions from a season ago. And their strengths are in the serve, pass, and ball control. They also play really good defense.
Yeah, and we're definitely looking for the Knights tonight to stay in system. Ball control is the name of their game, and they need to stay in their pattern of playing and rely on the experience that they've had. They've been here before. This is their fourth time. They need to slow down their outsides on the other side of the net. The Wildcats have two big outside hitters. Cater their defense to them a little bit and stay aggressive.
Well, let's take a look at the Paloma Valley keys.
And they need to utilize their athleticism. They've got those two big outside hitters of Lizzie Marcosa and Gabby Holland.
Well, speaking with head coach Stephen Cast, he has his team. He says most of his players have a 10-foot vertical, which is huge, and the best blocking team he has ever coached. So we're in for a good match as these girls are ready to roll.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting out there. A lot of offense, a lot of defense.
So the starters, as you look at the bench of Ontario Christian, Kylie Goodhart, Isabel Badiola, Riley DeGroot, Giselle Vogel, Selena Valderas, Peyton Tazalar, and Jenna Holmes. And Robbie Orantes is the R2. He'll be on the floor. Now you look at Isabel Badiola, the freshman, middle blocker. Nice strike on the outside by Jenna Holmes for the first point of this match.
Finding that open corner right off the bat. Nice high outside loopy shot, just drops in.
Jenna Holmes with service. Hollins. Holmes again in the back row. Hollins, nice dig by Holmes. Tazalar, a good swing. Hollins again. Tazalar. That'll earn the point.
Tazalar going high hands on that one, right out of the reach of the defense.
Holmes' service continues.
And Selena Banderas doing a good job right off the bat, playing really good defense against Gabby Hollins, being able to dig those hits.
Catherine Millo checks in, and she's at the service line. 3-1 advantage. 2-3 service. Kept alive by Holmes. Sent over by Valderas. Back it comes. Valderas again, and what a well-earned point. Blue-collar work at the net.
Jade Shelton up so high, just throwing that ball down, but didn't get a really good contact on that one.
Set. Goodhart, and the point to the Knights. Giselle Vogel now. She was the transfer of a year ago. She's headed to Baylor. And her team up by 3. Vogel, a hot serve. Markowska. Riley DeGroat moving to the front row. Harvey with service. Out of play, point to the Knights. Brooklyn Goodhart working at the net.
Just up.
Peyton Tazalar headed to UC Santa Clara. Dallenpine's service continues, 9-7. And a nice return at the net by the Wildcats and Badiola.
Yeah, the Knights run a 6-2, so they've got a different setter setting and different rotation. Giselle Vogel doing a nice job finding her middle hitter on that ball.
Kylie Goodhart with service. Nice dig on the right side by Goodhart. And it pays off.
And Vogel, the silent assassin. Now she's not setting and she's hitting and finds the line. It's a kill.
Olivia Carwin with service for Paloma Valley. And that dig, a nice effort by Carwin, but it went out of play.
Nice swing, deep middle.
Jenna Holmes back at the service line for the second time this afternoon. Hollins. The set, the delivery, the dig by Carwin.
Oh.
The save by Polson. Hollins. The set. Talazar.
Wow, what a rally there.
Peyton Tazalar. Business as usual. That's the way it's been this season.
Yeah.
Dropping it in.
Nice off-speed shot.
Timeout on the floor. 13-10 advantage for Ontario Christian. You know, this team has thrived on competition all season long. We talked about their strengths, the serve, pass, and the ball control, and we're seeing it here in this match.
Ontario Christian doing a good job right off the bat, staying in system, taking care of the ball on their side of the net and being aggressive.
So off the timeout, Jenna Holmes remains at the service line. 3-point advantage. Markowska, instrumental this season, and the strike is out of play. Holmes with 14-10 service. Kept alive by Polson. That has to go over. Nice work by Carwin. It's a set. Tazalar. Boy, they're making it happen here at the net tonight.
Yeah, with only one blocker, she made a good choice there to cut that ball angle.
And a good angle it was. Holmes now on a run, 15-10. Off the net. And no return.
It's that serve and pass game, and right now they're winning that one. Serving tough and really getting Paloma Valley in trouble passing.
Tazalar with a big swing, and it's not coming back. On the outside, Markowska. Tazalar with authority.
Yeah, she has been key right now, really finding the open spots on the court, moving the ball around. That one, she saw a little bit of room on the line and just hits it straight down.
At the service line is Catherine Millo. Shelton. Millo in the back row. Nice move. Markowska again. Tazalar. She came ready to play today.
Yeah, she's on fire right now. Feed her the ball. Right inside the block, inside blocker. Nice swing.
Kylie Goodhart checks out. Younger sister freshman Brooklyn Goodhart checks in. Service by Vogel. Nice dig by Balderas. 19 service. Balderas in the back row. And a nice swing once again by Tazalar.
Yeah, she's really taking a nice look at the court. That one, she takes a look at her block and hits it right off of the outside blocker's hands of Markovska.
Peyton Tazalar, 5'11", with service. Markovska, nice block at the net. Beautifully done. Oh. Well earned. What a job by Celino Balderas for the Knights in the back row.
Yeah, she's digging lights out right now. She's got everything coming at her and digging that.
And right on cue, Celina to the service line.
Holland's doing a good job of not hitting that one at Banderas, who's been so successful back there digging.
And for the Wildcats, Balderas in the back row. Holmes with a big swing.
Holmes finding the corner on that one.
That brings up Kylie Goodhart, 22-16 service. Balderas with a nice dig. Big swing by Giselle Vogel and no return.
And Goodhart doing a good job moving the ball around, moving that ball, going against the flow, setting Vogel, who puts that ball away, high hands.
That's in. The Knights capture the first game.
The silent assassin Vogel hitting down the line on that one.
To the Ontario Christian Knights Division III Finals right here from Cerritos. Ontario Christian capturing the first game. We'll step aside, come back with game 2 after this. Ford CIF Southern Section Volleyball Championships right here, streaming live on Prep Zone on Fox Sports Go. 2-0 service. There's the set. Outside hit. Beautifully done by Vogel. So the Baylor commitment with a big swing. Nice dig by Harvey in the back row. Jenna Holmes. Harvey in the back row. Nicely kept alive by Carwin with a knee slide.
Oh, a touch on that. Talazar hitting that ball down the line, finding some body part. Oh, just off the outside of Arkovska's left arm.
Tazalar now at the line. Nice return. Putting it right back is Markovska.
Such good defense by Ontario Christian.
Good crowd on hand here for this Division III Finals matchup, a rematch from the CIF Southern Section Championship a year ago. The Ontario Christian capturing that championship. And talking with head coach Paige Liebhart, one CIF title, one state title in 2018, 4 league titles. Confident, experience. She only lost 2 seniors a year ago.
Yeah, and it shows both of these teams don't have a lot of nerves. They've both been here before. They've been in this atmosphere. Now it's just about delivering on what their game plan is.
Speaking of delivering, Paige Liebhart will be delivering in about 2 weeks. She's 8.5 months pregnant. Her husband, David Liebhart, is one of the assistant coaches along with Ryan Sturck and Taylor Holcomb. Markovska 10-3 service. This one's not coming back. Jenna Holmes this time.
Jenna Holmes not giving up on the outside either, keeping on battling out there, hitting that ball. Nice hard angle.
That brings up Catherine Millo. Nice dig in the back row by Tazalar. Point to the Knights.
Nice defense by the Knights. Able to get it at Millo, able to put a nice settable ball up for Holmes. Caught Paloma Valley a little bit on their heels on defense.
Millo's second serve. Set, Hollins touch, Polson. Set for Hollins again. Drops it in. Millo. Holmes. That's good.
Millo doing a nice job stepping in there and setting that second ball.
Wildcats. Dallin Pines with a service. Holmes.
I think that caught a nose on that one. Ouch. Holmes unleashing on that ball. Getting some, face.
Ouch.
Face action.
Rachel Lowe.
Yeah, that
took
hurts.
it right in the nose. Wildcats. Service by
Holmes doing a nice job moving the ball around, not hitting in the same spot twice.
And she will step to the service line. Trailing by 5. Gabby Hollins, 14-9 service. Valderas in the back row. This is Tazalar. Nice dig by Polson at the net. Indecision.
And a nice play at the net by Isabella Badiola.
Valderas, Selena Valderas now at the service line will try and climb back into this one. Markoska. Valderas set. Tazalar.
Oh. What athleticism with a very, very tight set. Finds a way to make lemonade out of lemons. Tipping that ball over a very, very big block and finding an open spot on the court.
Giselle Vogel's service will continue as the Knights try and climb back in this one. Vogel, 13-18 service. Hollins didn't mean to send it back. She did. Buried. Beautifully done by DeGroot.
Yes, a good time to get the middle involved. Set a quick. Oh, only had one blocker up. Nice swing by DeGroot.
DeGroot. There we go. And that one rolls over the net. The Giselle Vogel service.
Yeah, and it's amazing how momentum shifts quickly like that. Just with a new player getting a kill, an ace, momentum shifted in the other direction.
And I think talking with Paige Liebhart, you look at the Knights, they are very comfortable coming into this finals. We've been here before, no jitters like a year ago, and as their success continued, playing a lot of the modern days, the Bishop Montgomerys and all the Division I schools, their momentum and their thought process and their confidence has really rolled into this finals game. You can see how comfortable they are in this rematch.
Yeah, it's all about execution now.
Unforced error out of play. 22-16 service. Holmes, block at the net, out of play.
Holmes doing a nice job of using hands on that ball, not afraid of a block in her face.
Catherine Millo checking in at the service line. Holmes keeps them alive here in game number 2.
Holmes finding the line on that one. They needed that. They need a lot more of that type of firepower to get back in this match.
Game 2 and game point service. Hollins in. Paloma Valley captures game 2 by identical score. You're watching Ford CIF Southern Section Volleyball, streaming live here on Prep Zone on Fox Sports Go. The Division III Finals knotted at one game apiece. Jenna Holmes 10 kills. Tazalar comes in with 11 kills, leading all players.
Yeah, she was pretty spectacular in that first set. See if she can get back to where she was in the first one.
Paloma Valley, 2-1 service. And dropping it in nicely is Tazalar. Another kill. That's 12 on the afternoon.
And she must have heard me. She wanted me to keep talking about her.
Catherine Millo checks in. She is at the service line, 2-2 tie. Markovska, block at the net. Beautifully done.
That one, I'm not even sure if it cleared the net on that one, but she was going for it either way.
De Groot was at the net. Millo 3-2 service. With the teardrop.
That was a nice off-speed shot. Caught Paloma Valley a little dug in, expecting some heat on that one. Just inside, a little tip over the block in the corner.
And that brings in Vishal Vogel. She has the service in the back row. That was Markovska. Nice play by Balderas. Paulson, set, Markovska. Hollins this time, dig in the back, nice dig by Holmes. Tazalar.
Wow, what great defense by both teams, especially the Libros. Banderas and Paulson back there. Talazar, the nice off-speed shot, mixing it up right out of the hands of Marco.
And Holmes able to earn the point. Off the hand of a defender.
Just missing that one. Markovska, she's everywhere.
The back row, Tazalar. Set by Paulson. (8-10) service forthcoming for Kylie Goodhart. Nice swing on the outside. Hollins. Balderas with a dig in the back row. Tazalar. Set by Paulson. Hollins. Done. Jenna Holmes.
With authority on that one, too. That was definitely her set as well. Nice shot by set by Balderas.
The elevation and the swing, Kirsten.
Oh, yes, that was impressive.
Paulson with service. Paulson with a big dig and out of play on the return, but it was the big swing, the Tazalar, that got it started.
Yes, and she was so effective in the first set. Needs to continue that type of hitting, get her team back into this match.
Millo back in the game with service. Shelton off her head.
I don't know what happened there. That was one of the weirdest plays I've ever seen. She went in for it and missed it, but then hit it with her head over the net. I don't know what to even say about that.
Nicely done at the net. Good work by Riley de Groot.
Yeah, good opportunity to run a quick set. Haven't done that in a while. Only got one blocker up. Nice swing by de Groot.
We're tied at a game apiece. Vogel's service now in play. Markovska. And in the back row, Jenna Holmes with a big swing. Markovska on fire in the back row. Balderas, and they keep it alive. Block at the net off the Hollins hit. Markovska. And a nice dig by Vogel. Tazalar. Boom. Nice play. Harvey, back row. Valderas, here's the set. Goodhart.
Oh, wow. And a net ends that rally. Excellent defense by Valderas.
Best rally of the afternoon comes in the third set. It's crunch time. We're tied at 15 apiece. Hollins, back row Tazalar. Holmes trying to put it away, and does.
Nice timing by Holmes, using that big block, going high hands right inside of the block. Just good look there, utilizing the middle blocker.
Tazalar's service continues. Hollins, Tazalar back row. They keep it alive. Nice work on the outside by Goodhart. Tazalar back row at the service line. Jenna Holmes again.
Holmes doing a nice job up there. She knows she has a big block in her face, but utilize Guzman, the new blocker that came in, by hitting that angle.
Cornejo, Hollins.
Nice block by Badiola. Heads up play at the net. She's ready.
Badiola having a solid afternoon. The set. Vogel. Tazalar. Polson now. Markowska. Point awarded. Double hit by Paloma Valley. Timeout. Wildcats. 3-point advantage for Ontario Christian. The Knights trying to win a back-to-back CIF Southern Section Championship.
And Ontario Christian's doing a good job, playing really good defense, scrappy defense, and controlling the ball on their side, and that's why they have a couple of points advantage. But needing to make that adjustment to get their offense going.
Goodhart with service. The hands of Holland. Shelton with the left hand. Jenna Holmes doing it this afternoon.
Yeah, taking a really good look at the court. Really smart hitting by Jenna Holmes. Seeing that no one was expecting that ball and drops it in no man's land right in the center.
Goodhart service continues. Markowska. Shelton. Dig in the back row. Nicely done. Holmes. Polson. Markowska. Goodhart in the back row once again. Valderas sends it back. Hollins. Holmes, Holland, Shelton.
Oh, wow. Just put over the net.
3-point advantage. Hollins at the service line, and that counts. Jenna Holmes at the service line. And dropping it in, and no return from Cornejo.
Tazalar doing a nice job at the net. Nice directional block on that one.
With service, trailing by 4. Tazalar again.
Tazalar finding a way every time. Inside a very, very big block. Just cuts it right at the right time.
She came into this third set with 11 kills. Catherine Millo back in the ball game. She will have service, game point. High hit, Hollins with the touch. Nice dig by Holmes. Dallin Pines, 21-24 service. Captures game 3. So the Knights win the third set, and we'll move to game 4 right after this. Back live, Cerritos College, Norwalk, California. You're watching Ford CIF Southern Section Volleyball Championships right here, streaming live on Fox Sports Go.
Ontario Christian sticking to their game plan of having really good ball control, playing lights out defense against some very big hitters of Paloma Valley, and just taking care of the ball a little bit better on their side of the net and hitting a little smarter.
On the outside, Tazalar with 16 kills in this match. Make it 17.
Yeah, Tazalar and Holmes have done a really nice job on the outside, balancing out the offense on both sides, being smart, mixing up their shots, moving their offense around.
Jenna Holmes, she too is at 16 kills this afternoon. Hollins from the back row. Tazalar, her 18th kill of the afternoon.
And a nice set by Vogel on that one, finding the one blocker, only had one blocker on that one, Talazar, right off the hands of Markovska.
Big swing by Hollins, countered by Holmes.
She didn't even know that she made a good play out of that one, hitting down the line, right out of the reach of Henry.
Catherine Millo back into the ball game. 5'2" senior. A lot of success here. This championship game with service. Hollins, touch, nice play by Vogel. Holmes. That one's not coming back.
Yeah, and such a nice adjustment off the net. Balazar stepping in there, setting that ball. And Holmes putting that ball away.
Brooklyn Goodhart checks out. Older sister Kylie Goodhart checks in and goes to the service line. Blake. 2-point advantage, a must win here in the fourth set. What a save.
Cover.
Nice job by Vogel. Jenna Holmes will now go to the service line. The outside hitter, Holmes, headed to Claremont McKenna. Hollins, block of the net, nicely done. Markovska, Balderas, and what a finish. Peyton Tazalar, 17 kills.
And Balderas with the setting as well, just able to find Tazalar every time on the outside.
5-point advantage. We're in the fourth set, 2-1 advantage right now for Ontario Christian. That last hit out of play. And Ontario Christian climbing back in this one. Giselle Vogel, a 6-foot senior, 8-12 service. Hollins back row. Kept alive by DeGroat. Tazalar.
Oh, just finds
another
the corner. Wow, that was a close one. Just drops in. Where there was a will, there's a way. Tazalar just finding the corner.
Goodhart earns the point, or does she?
They're going to talk about that one, if it was in or out. Not sure.
We'll see if it changes the results, and it does. It was touched by the Wildcats, and I like the way they discussed it to make sure they got it right.
Yep. Good call by the refs. Looks like
easily off the hands. It changed the trajectory. That was going out. Holmes again. And Markovska can't save it this time.
Holmes with a smart play on that one, a little bit off. Finds the open spot on the court. Just able to hit that one line out of the reach of Markovska.
Valderas set. Tazalar. Tazalar is having an outstanding game.
Nice swing by her, finding the open court on that one.
These Knights, coached by Paige Liebhardt in her 13th season, they feel very comfortable. They've got a 1-point advantage. It's up to Paloma Valley to not let them get back in and force that 5th set. The turning point in their season, they gained a lot of momentum, and they're bringing it here into the gymnasium at Cerritos College this afternoon. Jenna Holmes, 15-19 service. Shelton with the left hand. Polson in the back. Holmes in the back row. Vogel.
Really need to get Vogel more involved when she's in the front row. A nice choice to set her with a great swing down the line off of Markovska.
Giselle Vogel headed to Baylor to force a 5th set. Valderas in the back row. Tazalar has had an outstanding game. Duncan able to get it over. There's the touch and the drop. Point
Nice.
to the Knights.
And a nice time to run the middle in a transitional play. Grote was ready, finds an open spot on the court. Right out of the reach of Duncan.
Riley DeGroat. What a nice play in the middle. Game point service. The Wildcats looking to force a 5th set. Polson with an outstanding play in the back row. Markovska, another big swing. Tazalar, Markovska in the back row. Hollins. We're going to a 5th set. These two teams have matched up twice before in 2018. And it was Ontario Christian who defeated Paloma Valley for Game 5, 25-18, the final in the 4th CIF Southern Section Volleyball Championship streaming live. Back live, Cerritos College, the 5th set in this championship match between the Paloma Valley Wildcats and the Ontario Christian Knights. And what a battle it has been. The back row. Tazalar kept alive at the net. Outside, Holmes, and a dig by Polson. Back row, Valderas. And going up is Vogel. And she earns the point.
An amazing defense on both sides. And finally, the put away by Vogel after a very long rally.
What a start. Game 1 won by Ontario Christian. Game 2, Paloma Valley. Game 3, Ontario Christian. And Game 4, Paloma Valley comes climbing back to force this 5th game, this 5th set for the Division 3 championship crown.
Such a good dig.
Jenna Holmes will go to the service line. Hollins in the back row. Rachel Lowe has checked into the game. She's at the net. Markovska has had a monster game tonight. Vogel touched and then went off the antenna.
Off the block and off the antenna. Good start.
Timeout. So the Knights of Ontario Christian have thrived on competition all season long. Their serve, pass, plus their ball control and defense have been their strengths this season. Not to mention, as the defending champions from a year ago, having beaten this very same Paloma Valley Wildcats team, they come in highly confident in today's match, respectively. Jenna Holmes now, 3-0 service. It's 4-zip.
Holmes is on a bit of a serving run back there. Doing a nice job putting Paloma Valley in trouble passing.
Markovska block at the net. Vogel, nice dig in the back row. That was Carwin, and the point's going to go to the Knights. And they are on the move.
Can't get that one over.
No smiles on the side of the Wildcats right now. Shelton, the touch with the left hand. Tazalar, 6-0.
Tazalar chiseling her way through the block on that one, finding high hands and hitting high and hard over the block.
Paige Liebhart, 13 seasons. None bigger than this. 8.5 months pregnant. Her husband, Dave Liebhart, Ryan Sturt, and Taylor Holcomb are the assistant coaches. And David's got to be really happy with Paige if they were to win a crown and have a baby 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, that
doesn't get much better than that.
That's ideal. Ideal situation.
Peyton Tazalar has been outstanding tonight. 22 kills coming into this 5th set. Valderas in the back row. Kept alive. Nicely done. Valderas again. And Hollins can't get there.
And Vogel with a good heads-up play, covering her own hit with her head on that one. Wow, that was pretty impressive. And then able to put the ball away. A nice little dink over the net.
Vogel lined up on the right side, service by Millo. Markovitz, Millo with the dig in the back row, but it's not enough. A very rare short-served service for Catherine Millo. Valderas with a nice effort. An ace. Timeout.
Vogel serving tough from the end line there.
The Wildcats need to talk about it. And there you see Giselle Vogel with the first ace in this 5th set.
And what a time to pull one out when it matters the most.
5 points away from repeating as CIF Southern Section champions. And we'll see how their timeout serves them, as Giselle Vogel will remain at the service line. I like Paige Liebhart. She's on her feet right now, coaching her girls up. They've been here before.
Let's just hope she doesn't go into labor.
That's in. 11-8. Service will go to Peyton Tazalar.
Tazalar with the clutch hit down the line right at crunch time.
24 kills on the afternoon, 11-8 service. 4 points away from a championship. Hollins, nice dig by Vogel. Tazalar. Hollins again, out of play.
Yeah, I didn't see a touch on that one.
The Knights faithful looking on. Paige Liebhart coaching the girls up. Markovska, it's not over. Dallin-Pines with service. The 12-9 5th set. Make it 13-9. Jenna Holmes, another kill. 22 on the afternoon.
Holmes doing a nice job using the outside hand of Olivia Carr.
10-13 service. Back row by Holmes. Holmes right back at you. Polson, another beautiful dig in the back row. Markovska. Holmes kept alive on the outside. Comes right back. Holmes. It's in. 14-10. Championship point coming up. Will the Knights of Ontario Christian win back-to-back CIF Southern Section titles? We're about to find out. Kylie Goodhart. Markovska digging the back. And the Wildcats not through. Doesn't get any better than this.
No.
12-14 service coming up.
I'm sweating for them right now.
Paige Liebhart in her 13th season takes a timeout. They thrive on this competition. 4 league titles, CIF crown and a state crown a year ago. They're pumped up. Look at them. They know they're 1 point away from being back-to-back champions.
Yeah, and you know what? They get bored when they don't have the competition, and they sure do today.
Championship point. The outside Bogle. They've done it. Ontario Christian, the Knights, are the Ford CIF Southern Section Division III champions.
Wow, that was impressive.
Jubilation for the Knights. Heartbreak for the Wildcats.
And Ontario Christian did a really good job of sticking to their game plan, serving and passing, staying in system, playing lights out defense, and really slowing down the big hitters and outsides and staying composed in crunch time.
Composure was key. Being here before was key. Their confidence was key. They really stepped it up, and it really came down to the crunch time, the nail-biting time. They delivered the goods.
I mean, this was a nail-biter of a match, and, they just stuck to their game plan of being composed. They've been here before. They knew exactly what they needed to do and did a nice job.
And the championship crown goes to Ontario Christian, the Knights, and one of their team leaders now, double digits, 22 kills today unofficially, Peyton Tazalar. What happened out there, and how exciting was that championship point that went 4 consecutive times?
That was crazy. I don't think we've ever fought so hard for a match. I'm just so proud of us because we all individually stepped up as a team, and it just made us fight our hardest we've ever fought this season. So I'm so proud of my team.
And what did you guys do when you were down? The momentum shifted in either direction. How did you continue to fire up every time and come back?
We just kept telling ourselves that we had to have fun because we realized that in our practices we play best when we're just having fun and enjoying the moment and playing the sport we love. So
your coach Paige Liebhart talked about being here before, the confidence you had and the experience you came into this championship game with. How did that play out this season?
I think it just really helped us with the experience because majority of our team has been here, so we know how to fight through those hard points and the lows of our game. So.
Peyton Tazalar, congratulations. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
And go enjoy this championship victory once again.
Thank you.
So the Ontario Christian Knights win it 3-2, the final in the 5th set, 15-13. Final thoughts on this great championship match.
I mean, what a battle. Who would have thought this would have been a 5-set match? But hats off to Ontario Christian, sticking with their game plan, being consistent, and taking care of the ball on their side of the net.
and gentlemen, we welcome you to live coverage of the CIF Division II Southern Regional Girls Volleyball Championship. Andy Bishop here with you from Carlsbad High School. This is going to be a doozy. We've got the host Carlsbad Lancers as the number 5 seed taking on Ontario Christian, the number 11 seed. Both these teams have traveled quite the road to get here to this final, and we're excited to bring it to you live. Ontario Christian, you'll see them on the left side of your screen, and they're visiting green jerseys. Carlsbad, the home team here, in the white, and we've got a fantastic crowd on hand. We're nestled here in one of the corners of the gym here at Carlsbad, and it is pretty much a packed house. So here we go, set one. She gets this thing started. A knife serve low, and then dropped in there. That was Giselle Vogel. She's one of the senior leaders for this Knights team, standing there at 6 feet tall. A very big middle presence, and they get the first point. Goodart with another nice knuckleball. This one will be sent over freely, and this will allow the Knights to set up an attack. There from the opposite side, a big slam, but a nice save. So early on, Ontario has started strong by Eileen Ewitz. Schultz with a strong attack, but a nice save. And that point will go to Ontario Christian. Jenna Holmes now to serve for the Knights. Going cross-court on the serve, this allows them to set up Crouch, the big right-hander. Crouch with the save there. Very good volley, a lot of back and forth. Another amazing dig by Oots. And then you can't stop that. Kayla Payne, Mackenzie Carnig, double teaming it in the middle, and that's a couple of 6-footers. We'll go with a quick set in the middle. Access denied. Looks like Taslar was in there for the Knights. Huge block, the senior at 5'11", number 15. And now Catherine Millo, the defensive specialist for the Knights, into serve. Good defensive placement by Schultz. Oh, Carnig. Not going to happen on that one for Carnig. It was set up nicely, but you continue to see the beautiful defense of this Knights team. They're a little smaller overall compared to Carlsbad in terms of height, in terms of the numbers on their squad, but they are here for a reason tonight. And they'll go to Schultz once again. This time, she's blocked. Really nice team effort there by both Riley DeGroot and Brooklyn Goodart. Goodart, just a freshman for the Knights, and Kylie Goodart will come into the game for the Knights to serve. Down 3. As for this play, they'll go to Schultz. Man, nice job on the wall there. They'll go back to her. A beautiful dig. And that point goes to the Knights. Selena Balderas, the libero for the Knights. I got to credit you on that dig. That was huge. Stopping Schultz twice, both with the block and then Balderas with a dig. Strong defense from the Knights right there. Ontario Christian with another lead for the first time since the very early goings of this set. Goodart continuing her serving success. Just a sophomore, but she has got that serve on a rope. And the Knights get the best of that one. Giselle Vogel right up against Crouch at the net, and Vogel won that battle. Jenna Holmes, strong serve. Aaron Smith was ready for that. Big, tall bodies at the net all night long for Carlsbad. And you see the care that you have to have at the net for if you're a Knights attacker. Just so many big, tall hands in the attacking lanes. Back and forth. Good defense. That'll be the libero. Balderas setting it up for Tazlar. Good long extended point right there. And the Knights get the best of it to tie this thing up at 15. Going back to that Bakersfield Christian game in the first round of the playoffs, again, a road game against the number 6 seeded Bakersfield Christian team. They were down 0-2 in that game. Their season could have very easily come to a finish. They rallied back, won the fifth set, 15-7. Another point for Ontario Christian. After that Bakersfield Christian game, 3-2, they then went to San Marcos and Eastlake, winning both those in 3 sets. I mean, they got hot at the right time, and they're showing why they deserve to be here. Giselle Vogel with a serve, and we're back with you here on the NFHS Network. Set 1 of the Division II Southern Regional Final. The winner of this one advancing to the state final against the Northern Region participant. That game also being played tonight. Really good first set here. Right at the net. Big attack. Getting up out of this building, Riley DeGroot. Saw her in warm-ups. Not the biggest, tallest body out there, 5'7", but she can get up. She has got some hops, and you really saw it right there. 19-16, Ontario Christian. Carlsbad takes the lead. And that got tipped at the line, so that'll go as a kill for Jenna Holmes. And we're back to an even first set here. Peyton Tazlar with the serve across. Oh, nice touch, but nice save there by Balderas. She's had a couple of really nice digs. They'll go middle. Schultz denied. Point still. Oh, wow. Great effort by Eileen Utes, but when you have that much velocity coming at you, it's hard to put it back in play. The point goes to Ontario Christian nearing the end of set 1. The Knights up 22-20. We got a good one brewing for you, and we're only one set in, not even quite finished yet. The Division II State Regional, Southern Regional I should say. Ontario Christian on the road as they have been this entire playoffs. Up by 2, hoping to get a victory in this first set. They've just played an all-around amazing set. Great diving effort. Utes. Before that it was Carnig who got the initial hand on it. Ontario Christian 2 points away from taking this first set home. Tazlar with a good series of serves. They'll once go outside. Holmes with a big one. Set point for Ontario Christian. Anna Penman with the serve. They'll go to Holmes. She's been their best striker tonight. She'll try it again. Gets the corner. And set number 1 goes to the Knights of Ontario Christian. We are back with you folks on the NFHS Network. Set number 2 in store after Ontario Christian takes the first one over Carlsbad. I mentioned earlier we're nestled in this Carlsbad gymnasium. It's getting even better and better here. We are surrounded by a good crowd from Ontario Christian, making the hour trek or so down, maybe a little bit longer. Amazing performance really by both teams in that first set, but Ontario Christian just coming up with a few more plays. They aren't big, they aren't imposing, but they've got a couple of players that came up with some big kills, but most notably their defense both at the net and on the back end. Christian in the green. Crouch trying to get the ball in there. She'll go second time, but this Knights defense has held Crouch in hand. Free ball over. Oh, another nice save by Oots on the dig. That was a nice soft touch by Jenna Holmes on the right side for Ontario Christian. Jenna Holmes, one of the senior leaders of this squad. They've got 5 on the team total, 4 of whom are starters, and then Catherine Milla, who we've seen a little bit this game. Dial up another one for Giselle Vogel. And Catherine Milla, as I mentioned, enters the game. This team coached by Paige Liebhart, 36-3 for the season. They went a very impressive undefeated 14-0 in the Ambassador League play. Again, Ontario Christian, the number 11 seed, knock off 3 of the top 6 teams from the 16-team playoff. That's Bakersfield Christian, the number 3 seed, San Marcos, the number 3, and Eastlake, the number 2. Quite the resume this season. And that's an ace. Giselle Vogel, very impressive. Incredible playoff so far, especially in this Division II setting. Good chance for Carlsbad to attack. Nice play at the net. Huge back row attack. Good defense on both sides. 7-5 lead here for Carlsbad. Ooh! Riley DeGroot called her name a time or two. She can get up there. Alderis with the serve across. Schultz, right there. Holmes was ready for it. Now this is Holmes again. She gets up there as well. Another tight one here in set 2, 8-6. And I'm telling you, these stands are completely packed. Ontario Christian took the first set, and Carlsbad trying to make up for that. Jenna Holmes, good smart play. We've seen a lot of great intuition on her part. Giselle Vogel in particular with Ontario Christian. Nice cross-court set. Point goes to Ontario Christian. Giselle Vogel with another kill. Got to give a shout out to Kylie Goodert, the setter for that one. Beautiful assist. Ontario Christian keeping close here in game set 2 rather. Carnick, little lollipop over, and then they'll try to go middle. We'll give Isabel Badiola the kill on that one. Right in the middle. Badiola coming up big, just a freshman, standing there at 5'10". And that's Tazalar. She saw the seam there in the back of the Carlsbad defense, went right in the middle, split the difference. We are all tied up. And they'll go to Crouch, tries to get nifty again, but they've had an answer just about every time for Crouch. Oots, I mean, the point goes to the Knights. They take the 1-point lead. Tough play there. Good job by Penman to get a partial setup. And now they'll go to Vogel. Giselle Vogel. And you got to credit this Ontario Christian Knights team. They don't possess a ton of players that are just killing it left and right. They have a lot of strong hitters, but they've been really smart with their placement on the attack. Schultz just getting the net. She's done that a couple times with her serves tonight. This one in right down the line. We've been calling her name a lot this set, Giselle Vogel. Catherine Millo into serve. She's a senior, just 5'2". Oh, that one, they return it. Crouch able to get it over. Oh, and then that's Kylie Goodart, number 3, just with eyes in the back of her head, and the Ontario Christian Knights have stormed back. They take the 3-point lead. Set 2 for the D2 Southern Regional Final. They were down early in set 2 here, but they've come back and now lead by 3. Giselle Vogel, the focal point of their offensive attack in this set. Hancock going just about in the same place. They'll set it up outside. Peyton Tazalar, another nice effort. Crouch able to get that one, but Balderas with a huge dig. We're all tied up at 16. We'll go middle with Holmes. And she finds the left corner. Beautiful. Beautiful placement by Holmes. We've been saying that a lot about her and Vogel, just finding the right place where the defense is not. Very nice play by Jenna Holmes. She knew the defense was there. She did a quick send over to where she knew the defense wouldn't get a straight hand on it. Very impressive play. We're tied at 18. Welcome back to live coverage of the Division II Southern Regional Final, girls volleyball, CIF. Carlsbad looking to tie this match up. Back in action, Jenna Holmes with the nicely placed kill. Kylie Goodart in for her sister Brooklyn Goodart. Jump serve. This one's going to be a play at the net. Nice job. Anna Penman with the serve. Nice diving effort by Balderas. This one kept alive. They'll go right side. And it's a madhouse in here. Carlsbad ties things up with 1 set apiece. We'll take a break here on the NFHS Network. We are back with you on the NFHS Network. What a match thus far. 1 set apiece. We're here for set number 3. Ontario Christian making a Cinderella run of sorts as the number 11 seed. They've knocked off the 2 and 3 seed here in the Division II playoffs in the Southern region. I would not be surprised if this baby went 5 sets. We'll see how it goes though. It'll go at least 4. The winner of this, again, will play the winner of the Northern Region Division II matchup. The winner will play next Saturday, or this Saturday coming, I should say, at 4 o'clock at Santiago Canyon College in Orange, California, just about an hour north of us, near Irvine. Who will it be? That is a very good question at this point when we've seen such good performances by both squads. Ontario Christian with the first point there. Schultz blocked. Goodart will once again go to the back serve and dropped in nicely by Jenna Holmes. Holmes has been nifty all night long with a cornucopia of attacks. Crouch. They were ready for it, but now she really doesn't even need to get up off the ground. I mean, it's 6-6. Mackenzie Carnig, a big slam, but good defense. Peyton Taslar. It's a lot of Vogel. It's some Taslar and a good amount of Holmes thus far for the Knights' attack. They've been pretty darn consistent. Milo with a nice dig. He'll go back to Taslar. Crouch. Oh! Big block. Big hit by Peyton Taslar. Oh, they were ready for that. Carnick, this one gets some more air under it. Good return by Balderas. Mackenzie Carnick, she's been on the attack tonight. Speaking of attack, Jenna Holmes, I think she's hearing what we're saying up here because she wanted to respond to that one. With the serve, Holmes, I mean, she's been their most consistent weapon tonight. Jenna Holmes, the outside hitter at 5'9". She's been their go-to. We've seen some from, as I've mentioned, Taslar and Vogel, but Holmes is their number one, at least so far. Sometimes you got to be on your toes for those cute shots, I would say. I can barely hear myself in this joint. Ontario Christian's got to do something. Down 7. They call another timeout to this point. Balderas will set it from the back row. And Giselle Vogel, a much-needed point. Not a ton of power on it, but we've seen this Knights defense be very cognizant of the holes in the Carlsbad defense, especially going to the middle of the back row several times. 16-9. Jenna Holmes takes the ace, but she had that look on her face afterwards like, oh my, I got away with it. But they'll take it. Schultz not able to get a ton on it. They'll go to Vogel, and tough time playing that one off the hand of Vogel. Jenna Holmes putting together a string of points here. 5 straight points for Ontario Christian. They are back in this one now, and they put the ball in their server's hands. Jenna Holmes, 5 straight points for them. Heard a strong reaction from the crowd. Taslar gets it in there. The Knights, they will not go down quietly. Good art with the back set to Vogel. Oh, another block. Wow, nice response there by the Knights. Ontario Christian within 2. Oh, what beautiful display of defense by Ontario Christian, keeping it alive. They go across. Oh, ball still in play. Crouch at the net. Oh, what an attempt by Balderas to keep it alive. This thing's still going. Wow. Peyton Taslar. Smith. Huge dig by Holmes. And now she goes for the kill. And her counterpart, Schultz, got the dig, but off the mark on that kill attempt. And once again, we have got ourselves a tie ball game. Balderas with the return. Set up to DeGroot. You see how she just skies high with a lot of power. And that was a much needed point. Oh! Off the head of Utes, but it stays alive. You gotta be kidding me. And this time, oh! Wow. Hard to follow this ball out here. Holmes with 2 huge slams. Last one is it ultimately hit off the basketball hoop, some 30 feet above. Sending it over for the Lancers. Holmes, I mean, the kid, you gotta just keep feeding her. She's hungry tonight. I mean, it is Taco Tuesday after all. We are tied at 23. I would expect nothing less from these two teams. I mean, we've seen it all night. They're tied again here in in set 3. We'll go outside to Schultz. Schultz blocked. That was a combo of Isabel Badiola and Giselle Vogel. Set point here for Ontario Christian, up 24-23. Carlsbad takes the timeout. What a set. Well, folks, if you look up the definition of barn burner, you'll see a picture, or a video, I should say, of this volleyball game. First set goes to Ontario Christian, second to Carlsbad. Set 3, back and forth. I will mention Carlsbad had that 16-8 advantage. Ontario Christian has fought back. They are a point away from taking this set. Carlsbad coming off a timeout. Jenna Holmes to serve for the Knights. Penman in the middle for Crouch. Good dig by Balderas. They'll go to Tazlar. Soft spot in the middle. Diving play by Schultz. She'll send it back over. And they'll set it up. Vogel. Oh! Vogel gets the kill. What a comeback by Ontario Christian. Down 16-8. Wow, that means they finish on a 15-7 run to close it out. They're a set away of taking home the Southern Regional Championship. We'll be back here momentarily for set 4. We are back with you here on the NFHS Network. What a match tonight in the Division II Southern Regional Girls Volleyball Championship for CIF. Ontario Christian. I mean, what a year these girls have had. 36-3. 14-0 in league play, entering the playoffs, a 16-team playoff as the number 11 seed, and here they are tonight, one set away from winning a Division II championship. I mean, you can't write this stuff up. You can't make it up. You're going up against the best teams in North County, San Diego. This match to a 5th set is their only hope. Holmes, rather. Jenna Holmes getting fancy right there. Tricking the D. Have been on their heels to some degree with Holmes. I mean, she has the power, she has the finesse, all that you want. Vogel sends it over. Jenna Holmes set to serve. You remember in that last set, they were down 16-8. It was Holmes. As this one sails out. Oh, people not happy about this one, especially the Carlsbad contingent around us. Nonetheless, the point goes to the Knights. I mean, Holmes, she was the one that got them 5 straight points to rally them from that 16-8 disadvantage. She's been their best offensive player tonight as well. She's my MVP to this point. We'll see how the rest of the match plays itself out. Set 4 if Carlsbad wants to stay alive. From the back, Holmes. She has been very successful tonight finding that middle spot in the defensive zone from Carlsbad. We've seen her get a handful of points in that manner. Catherine Millo in to serve for the Knights. We'll go back to Crouch. And that's 2 in a row. China Crouch, the senior, again listed at 6'6". She'll be an Arizona Wildcat next year. Varnig with the attempt, didn't get the best look on it. And now Vogel. Good dig on the backhand. I think that was Varnig. Actually, that was Penman on that dig earlier from Carlsbad, but the Knights come back and get the point. Penman sends it up for Smith. Great diving attempt by Balderas. She keeps it alive. Oh, another dig. Selena Balderas, you gotta be kidding me. This time Crouch is long. Amazing defense by the Knights, and you gotta pretty much hand that point to Selena Balderas. Two incredible digs. The senior libero. Holmes. She continues to impress. Edmond gets it over to Carnig. Balderas right in the correct position. That was Aaron Smith with a nice block there at the net. But now Holmes again. Nothing but power. Long. Good communication, good decision making by Selena Balderas and Peyton Taslar. I mean, that is such a split-second decision. Both having the experience, seeing the flight of the ball, knew it was going just long. She's been doing a good amount here in this fourth set. Jenna Holmes with the cut shot. I mean, she sensed where the back defender was there in the corner. She knew she had to put some left to right spin on it. And the defender couldn't even get a hand on it. Kylie Goodard back into serve. And serve as a setter. Carlsbad 13, Ontario Christian 10 in this fourth set. Jenna Holmes. It's hard to contain that. She has shown it all tonight. Now serving again, 13-11. And you gotta love that display right there. I mean, Schultz was flying high as she's been doing all night, and was there in the back row in nearly the perfect spot, if you can judge a perfect spot with the wrath of Schultz coming down at you, and she just slightly misplayed the ball for the dig, and you can see how mad she was at herself, knowing that she had played it so well early on. Millo and DeGroot now sub in. This ball deep, but played by Utes. Carnig, nice dig by Millo. At Murrieta Valley and at Santa Fe Christian, so they're no stranger to this. Tough play at the net. Oh, it's still alive. Hancock with another tough serve. Kept alive by Taslar. Giselle Vogel will now serve for Ontario Christian. Jump serve, very nicely done. That's an ace. Holmes, yeah, Jenna Holmes in the last set, who brought the Knights back with her serving ability. Jenna Holmes, pretty amazing to watch her, the way she just soars up there and senses the defense so well. Her kill percentage is pretty darn high. There it is. This thing is not over. It all comes down to this. The Division II Southern Regional Final. We're going to 5 sets. Winner takes all. It's been back and forth as Ontario Christian's Kylie Goodard got things started with that serve. Jenna Holmes. Big dig by Carnig there on the back end of Carlsbad. Jenna Holmes. First point on the board for Ontario Christian, set 5. So not a lot to work with. Not as many points to work with as Kylie Goodard gets the ace right on the back line there. To Payne, defensed nicely, and Balderas there with the dig. Back to Carlsbad. They'll go back row with Carnig. Balderas on her back after that dig. She has impressed tonight without a doubt. Selena Balderas with a couple more impressive digs. Holmes with the ace. 5-2, Ontario Christian. Carlsbad will take the timeout. Ontario Christian within 10 points of a D2 championship. We're back with you on the NFHS Network. We heard during the break Ontario Christian's traveling crowd getting into this. Well, here we are, set 5, tied at 5. Substitutions, Millo with another clean serve. This thing is tied at 7. I think I mentioned in set number 3, maybe midway through, that I could see this one going 5. Not only has it gone 5, it's going to come down to the very last wire. It's crunch time. Division II Southern Regional Championship, taking on Ontario Christian, who traveled down maybe an hour and a half. They came here and they want to take home that Southern Region Championship. Oh, what a play. Defended. DeGroot with a nice play. We'll go back to Taslar. She goes a little softer this time. Good rally. Middle to DeGroot. Riley DeGroot. Just standing there at 5'7". She's honestly dwarfed a little bit in there compared to some of the defenders of Carlsbad, but rise to the occasion. They'll go across to Holmes. They were ready for it. They got 3 defenders ready for Holmes at any given time. They go back to her, and she goes with the tip. That falls inside the lines, 10-9. Ontario Christian. This is the match that we all hoped for. It has come to fruition. Ontario Christian up 10-9. Both teams still with a timeout. Hard to know when you have to use it or when you need to use it. What a series of great plays by Carlsbad to keep it alive, but it can only survive for so long when faced against Jenna Holmes. 11-9, Ontario Christian. Deciding set number 5, tied it to a piece. Ontario Christian trying to complete, or at least continue their Cinderella season, I should say, as one of these two teams will advance to play in the state final. This, of course, the Southern Regional final. It's coming down to this. Mackenzie Carnig attack across the way. Jenna Holmes. I mean, I can't say enough about her. She has been the most consistent player tonight across both teams, and that's saying a lot, because there have been a ton of tremendous performances tonight, but she's coming up big. Ontario Christian up 4, 2 points away from a regional title. Peyton Taslar with the serve. Nice job by Taslar. Carnig is set to serve. Vogel across to Holmes. This one defended by Carlsbad. They'll go back to her. I mean, why not? Keep feeding it. Oh, what a dig by Taslar Balderas keeps it alive as well. Oh, baby. Oh, and this one just long off Holmes. She wants a touch. 3 straight points for Carlsbad. Holmes with a hard play. Oh man, this just keeps getting better. Holmes! You just got to keep giving it to her. She's your best chance. Her kill ends a run of 4 straight points for Carlsbad. This is set point. This is match point. This is Southern Regional title point. Ontario Christian on the road with a chance to quiet the crowd. Selena Balderas to serve. Sends it over safely. Kept alive, played off the net. Holmes gets it across. Penman will now go with the back kill attempt. They'll go back to Holmes. Utes there for the dig. Now Schultz. Schultz with another kill. I mean, it's basically Holmes of the Knights versus Schultz of the Lancers. I mean, you really can't go wrong with either one. This one sent across. They go to Holmes. Didn't have a ton of power on that one, but she cut it just right to hit the soft spot right in the middle. Once again, set point here for Ontario Christian. Up 15-14, they'll put it in the hands of Kylie Goodhart, the junior setter, to serve. Small jump serve. Penmill will set it up for, she set it up for Carnig, who just barely got it over. She'll send it across to Schultz. Blocked! Ontario Christian with the win! Oh my goodness! It came down to the wire, and the Cinderella story continues for Ontario Christian on the road, as they have been all playoffs long. The number 11 seeded Knights upset the Lancers of Carlsbad 3-2. They take home the Southern Regional Division II Volleyball Championship. Good night. That was an amazing match. Real briefly, just wrapping it up here. Came down to the 5th set. Went a few extra points. Carlsbad set it up perfectly, just about as good as you could set it up for Riley Schultz, their best attacker, but she was blocked right at the net. I did not see quite who got a hand on it, but nonetheless, Ontario Christian took it. They deserved it. They've been the underdog all playoffs long, and congratulations to them. I'm giving my player of the game to Jenna Holmes. She was there all throughout the night, was the best player for Ontario Christian. Ontario Christian moves on to the state final, where they will meet either Central Catholic of Modesto or Los Gatos. Thanks so much for joining us here on the NFHS Network. This was a fun night. Congratulations to both teams, most notably to the Knights of Ontario Christian. A very impressive season and a very impressive win tonight. Well done.
And now recognizing this year's girls CIF Regional Volleyball Championship team, the Knights of Ontario Christian High School. Introducing the head coach of Ontario Christian High School, Paige Leibart. Now will each player step forward and Fred receive the medal. Number 3, Kylie Goodhart. Number 5, Isabel Badiola. Number 6, Riley DeGroot. Number 7, Kendra Fair. Number 8, Brooklyn Goodhart. Number 11, Gazelle Vogel. Number 14, Sonia Ellis. Jill. And number 10, Kevin Milo. And now we're presenting the CIF Regional Championship Team Plaque to Coach Lever. Congratulations, Coach. Congratulations. Thanks.
Welcome back to Santiago Canyon College. I'm Randy Rosenblum along with Thomas Conroy. It's our Division II state championship match. Los Gatos, the Wildcats, 31-9, coached by Oscar Crespo in his second year against Ontario Christian, which actually won the Division III title last year, beating Presentation in 4 sets for the crown. They've moved up a division. They're in the D2 final, coached by Paige Liebhart.
Two teams that came in different paths here to win this, to get this opportunity to play for the state championships. Ontario Christian spent half their state playoffs in the San Diego County area, playing all the teams there and playing on the road and playing very well, obviously, to advance to the finals.
Talking about big numbers, Ontario Christian has won 11 straight. Jenna Holmes has 324 kills, and Peyton Tazalar, the senior, in fact, they're both seniors, 4-year starter is Tazalar. She has 347 kills. Tazalar and Holmes, the dynamic duo.
Yeah, Holmes a transfer from Upland Christian, and she'll be attending Claremont College the next fall. And as you mentioned, good height, 5'9", and it is a shot maker. That's what the coaching staff love about her. So expect her to be around the net a lot tonight.
The liberos. Selena Balderas, number 14, in green for Ontario Christian. And we are underway in the Division II championship. Double contact. A point for the Knights of Ontario Christian. Jenna Holmes to serve. The outside hitters, a 5'9" senior. Voted the player of the match against Carlsbad in the regional final. Beautiful dig by Balderas. Tough serve. There's a block on Slover. That's good work in the middle. It's a great job by the Knights.
That was number 5, Isabel Badiola.
Badiola's a freshman at 5'10". Hard to see her number with that long ponytail.
Yeah. We gotta wait a minute.
Tough serve. Expect this one to be tight all the way. Slover again, and they're working her early in this match. See great defense on both sides today. Two terrific volleyball units. Another quick in the middle. This one it's played by the Knights. 3-3 early action first set. Slover is dug. She makes amazing digs.
Yeah, she is right now.
And a block in the middle by Tazalar. The UC Santa Cruz commit 4-year starter is Peyton Tazalar.
Yeah, great execution. She really got involved in that point. Randy really moving around all over the front there. They play a good D.
Back to serve is Vogel, Giselle Vogel. She's a Baylor commit. Another transfer from Upland Christian.
Yeah,
very fine all-around player.
Tremendous program she's going to be going to.
Yeah, the Bears.
Oh, great save.
Division II championship match in Orange, California. Maybe orange here, but these teams are both decked out in white. Beautiful job by Riley DeGroot in the middle, the junior middle.
Yeah, 43.5% kill rate for DeGroot.
129 overall kills for Riley. They have the most ability of anybody on the team, and a service ace. Tazalar, that 4-year starter, serving again. Captain, terrific all-around player. 6 serving 7. Tang with the serve. That's a beautiful shot down the line. Heavy heat for Jenna Holmes. Claremont McKenna College. Jenna will be a big-time player there, unquestionably.
Yeah, right now, just under 40% kill rate on the season.
Vertical, too. She can get up, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, good start here.
Knights by 1. There's a kill again for number 17, Jenna Holmes. They all have ponytails. Cover the net well, and they also cover their numbers.
Yeah, not a broadcaster's friend when you have the hair going behind the numbers.
They all have that long ponytail look, but it works for Ontario Christian. They went 14-0 this year in the Ambassador League. Dominated. Good rally here. And down the line, the winner. That's again Jenna Holmes.
Yeah, great movement and really great concentration. Work the ball from the middle out to the outside hitter to get that point.
Jenna Holmes is a machine the way she puts balls down. Tazalar banging away, and she's done. Tazalar again. She's got it. Peyton Tazalar.
Yeah, excuse me, another great setup there. Middle to the outside and get the point. Pretty simple formula.
You remember they were the champs a year ago in D3.
Moving up in rank.
Sure, they deserve it. There she's also the primary passer for the Wildcats.
Oh, what a dig attempt there by Balderas.
There's the dump. Good defense. That coming from Holmes. There's a tip. It's still alive. Oh, this is sensational volleyball. Great saves. Can't save that one. Tazalar puts it away.
Yeah, and Natalie Anthony tried to. The sophomore couldn't come up with it, but boy, both of these teams are coming out, Randy, and really playing on top of their game. Smooth, very smooth, fast-paced action. You love it.
Showing everybody how they got here with magnificent play.
Vogel getting ready to serve now for Ontario Christian.
Second year in the program after transferring from Upland Christian. And she's going to Baylor. And she's got an ace. That's well done. Good crowd here from Ontario. Not that far a drive, and they support their Knights, the Ontario Christian Knights. Timeout on the floor. The Knights have opened up a 3-point lead. Opening set on the NFHS network. Good start for this fine Ontario Christian team. There they are breaking out of the huddle. Again, you can tell them because they have the libero Balderas in green. Whiter goes for it. She has 54 aces, so no shot that she tried the deep one. There's an ace on the other side. Tossed in there by Tazalar. I like this Peyton Tazalar. She's a good-looking player.
Yeah, very active. Can move around. Really active on her side of the net. And right there, as Randy mentioned, great serve.
Another tough serve. Tough to pass. Tazalar showing her back row skills. There's the power. There's the rhythm of Jenna Holmes.
Yeah, boy, went between two Los Gatos players.
Missing some pieces today because of injuries. And there's Holmes again, driving one through one of the top middles.
And right now, she's been perfect thus far in this first set.
Ontario Christian looking to go back-to-back state titles in different divisions. And Jenna Holmes with a sweet swing.
Oh, man, that was beautifully set up. Outside, once again, middle to the outside, and Holmes is ready for it and put it past the defense of the Wildcats.
Knights reach 20. Of course, 25 is what you need to close out the set unless we're tied. Then you got to win by 2. There's Slover again.
Oh, what a dig by Holmes.
Ball's hit out by Tazalar. But it was a touch. She'll take it. It's a point for Tazalar and the Knights.
Timeout by Los Gatos there.
Knights very smooth right now. They're playing well. Catherine Millo, she's been there a couple times. She's the serving specialist is Millo. Great serve there. Overpass, and it pays off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good work from Tazalar.
Yeah, and that's why she comes in. You just mentioned it. Millo comes in for this specific purpose, to close out sets.
Or Millo the Magnificent, huh?
Great back and forth.
Long rally.
Oh!
And a beautiful kill shot for Natalie Anthony.
Yeah, Balderas did about everything she possibly could to keep that ball alive.
A little bit closer. Knights still need 2 for the first set. They need 1 after the kill by Tazalar. She's money in the bank.
Yeah, she's had an excellent first set here.
And the Knights trying to close it off. There it is. Kill on the outside. Put it away. And it's 25-20 for Ontario Christian on the kill. Good opening set for Ontario Christian, looking for their 2nd consecutive state title. And I like what I saw from Peyton Tazalar, Jenna Holmes, and company. Ryan Mines in the open division. Yeah. You can see some terrific volleyball.
Yeah, right? I mean, when you get two teams that are in the top 5 of
Again, they've won 11 straight coming in. They're playing very good volleyball right now, the Knights.
Yeah, they really are. And when you talk to the coaching staff, you kind of got that feeling that, you know, it was very much a confident coaching staff and squad, that they know exactly, you know, what needs to be done here today, and they're very willing and able to carry it out, this task of winning this state title. Very focused team.
Well, Jenna Holmes will start the festivities by serving. She has 66 aces this year. Oh, there's a nice roundhouse kill. That was pretty.
Yeah, that was Peyton Tazalar right there.
Yeah, Tazalar's been just supremely accurate throughout the year for the Knights. Really like Tazalar. Like this Knights team. They're so confident. There's one in the middle the other way for the Knights. Badiola with the kill. Number 5, there's a freshman. Boy, it's amazing nowadays how good these freshman players are.
Oh,
I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
Lamillo serve. Take out Hannah Slover in the back row for defensive purposes. Ball is in there, but they can't stop the attack of the Knights.
Yeah, that was perfectly placed. Right in the heart of the defense, and tough play to dig out.
It's tipped and touched, and a point for the Knights. Knights in that first set got 7 kills from Holmes and 5 from Tazalar. The big sticks doing their thing.
Yeah, that's what they need. And they got it done easily.
Tazalar with a solid serve. Ball control for the Ontario Christian Knights. And Holmes puts it down. Boy, that was smooth in transition for Ontario Christian. They looked like a championship caliber team.
Yeah, and they had such a high hitting ratio.
And again, a breakdown by the Wildcats. You
Yeah.
can't afford to do that. You got to pass crisply if you're going to knock off this Knights team that is so fluid all around. The libero back to serve in green, Selena Balderas. Has made so many acrobatic plays this year for the Knights. It's amazing plays. Balderas with the up there. Holmes hits it hard enough. Woo. Boy, Jenna, talk about great pin hitters. She's amongst the elite, the senior.
Yeah, you get the feeling that what the coaches told us is true. Anytime they need a point, that's the person they look to kind of get it and set the ship in the right direction.
think she'll dominate at Claremont McKenna College at that level.
Oh, yeah.
There's Balderas getting into it. Chicken wing save. Balderas will just send it over. Stuck. So Slover by Balderas. Beautifully played shot down the line by Vogel.
Yeah, I don't know how you can't defend that. Natalie Anthony tried to and just was out of position.
Boy, that was placed perfectly by Giselle Vogel. Down a set. There's an open space, and utilizing it well are the Knights. That was well done.
Great effort right there. That front line again doing a job.
Vogel. Catherine Miller's serve.
Great block right on the net.
They're aggressive on the net, the Knights. They're aggressive on the outside as well. That's placed beautifully.
Tough angle shot. She made it look easy. Wow.
Yeah, between Tazalar and Holmes, you have guaranteed points per set. Sometimes the young players are great hitters, but their ball handling skills, back row ability isn't there, but Slover's not that way. There's a kill again for Giselle Vogel. She's picking up the tempo.
Yeah, she's playing that outside hitting position well. Really good. Very active.
Vogel with a sharp serve. And a block at net. All started with that tough serve.
Yeah, well played at the net there. That was the Groot again.
What do you see right now, Thomas?
I see a team right now that's confident, Ontario Christian, that looks like they want to take control of the match. Oh, great block at the net.
Pretty good dig in the back court as well by Holmes. Balderas again with the up.
Boy, she seems to be everywhere they need her to be.
From the deep court, a BB from Jenna Holmes. Whew. Wow, that got there in a hurry. From A to B, a kill for Jenna.
I just don't know how you defend that
You
when
don't.
something like that.
You watch it go by.
Yeah, exactly.
Wave goodbye to that kind of kill. Tazalar did a nice job behind the line. Trying to stretch the advantage. Again, the passing breaking down for Los Gatos. Here comes Holmes. There goes the ball. Another point.
You had two players going after it. Neither one of them can come up with it. That's a tough shot to defend.
I don't know why you serve Balderas. Another clean pass. He's capable of attacking out of the back row. And so is Tazalar.
Yeah, that was tipped at the front line.
Yeah, Payton's not shy. She'll kill it from anywhere. Oh, that's beautifully done, though. The kill on the outside. The pin hitter is Giselle Vogel. Oh, they needed that. I love the way she used it like a little roundhouse. Serve was off the net. She put it away anyway. Balderas with a save. Can't keep it going. Boy, she's fun to watch, isn't she?
Yeah, she really is. She doesn't mind getting on the ground and sacrificing her body to keep the play going.
Shows great determination.
This is the perfect opportunity for him to make it an even game.
There's a serve that handcuffed Balderas, but she does keep it alive.
Wow, great play.
They're going to bring in Catherine Millo, the serving specialist.
A smart play there. The way she serves, she can definitely advance the lead.
There's one on the outside. That's what they do best. Tazalar again with a BB. Again, this is Peyton's place. Peyton Tazalar. Here comes Tazalar. Cross-court winner.
Boy, beautiful, beautiful placement of the ball right in front of the libero.
Holmes took something off of it and got it. Jenna Holmes didn't go with the hard stuff.
No.
But the changeup worked.
And it was such a smart play.
You want to get hot at the right time.
Yeah.
Certainly Ontario Christian is hot. They're looking for their 12th straight victory and a second consecutive state crown. They want to hang another banner on campus.
And this is not a person I would want serving if I'm Los Gatos.
That's Balderas, who's been sensational in the backcourt. They work Holmes again. She's got it. We've come to set point for Jenna Holmes, Ontario Christian, and crew.
Yeah. One good thing if you're an Ontario Christian fan is they come out strong after a timeout. So they refocus real quick after a mild setback.
We got a lot of fans here as well.
Yeah. Look at that. Across from us, that is a packed house.
Good group coming from Ontario. They love their nights. 24 is the tie. Roll shot covered by Slover. Overpass. That's not good news for the Wildcats, and it's put down by the Knights.
Yeah, 50-50 ball, Randy, and that was left open for Giselle Vogel to pounce on it and just put it on the other side. They try to counter, but hit it right on the net. Great recognition by Vogel.
Another set point for the Knights. Good serve.
Oh, how'd they save that?
Goldrup with the save. Slover hit it out. This set belongs to Ontario Christian, 26-24. They're up 2 sets to love. The Knights are 1 set away from back-to-back state titles on the NFHS network. All right, so what's the formula? What does Ontario Christian have to do to get a sweep here?
Well, their focus. I don't think they don't really need our help. They're very focused. You can sense it when we talked to, we saw the team and the coaching staff. They know exactly what they want to do, and really, their focus right now is to come out and play as strong and get off to a fast start as they did in the first 2 sets. Ontario Christian, they seem focused. They seem very ready. They know exactly what they want to do. They don't think it's nothing sweeter than taking this state title in 3 straight.
1 set separates the Knights from a celebration.
Crazy to believe, Randy, that a husband and wife team kind of co-coach the Ontario Christian team as Paige and her husband David are doing a good job. You don't see that too often,
yeah.
right?
I've seen it a few times in coaching. Not a whole lot. You're right. Married to your job and your wife on the same floor. That's interesting, isn't it? Will the Knights celebrate in a few minutes? Well, they're off to a good start. A good kill for Giselle Vogel, the Baylor commit.
Yeah, and she's continuing strong play. Remember, we called her name out towards the end of that key second set. Some key moments, and she continues with the excellent play here to start the 3rd.
Great tournament, the state tourney, and it's really run well here. All the matches are on time. Just so good. And so are the Knights blocking in that front wall. We saw that right there, that beautiful roof. I love that nickname. They won the national title, and another tough serve. Not going well at the start of the set for Los Gatos. Chance to go up 3, the dump. And it's a winner. Oh, the beautiful dump by Goodhart.
She did an excellent job there, Kylie Goodhart.
Very calm player. Keeps it light on the court. She's light on her feet, too. Another good serve. Ace! 4 love for the Knights. Anthony's dug. It was pretty. And another transition kill for Giselle Vogel.
Yeah, play keyed by Kylie Goodhart's dig.
There's the timeout. We've got our stat sheet. After 2 sets, Holmes has 13 kills. Tazalar has 12. You're the Knights. Keep doing what you're doing. It's working for you. Quick one in the middle. That's a nice set. It's well done by Goodhart, setting up her middle.
Yeah, she's come out here and just taken her game to the next level there. What an effort there by Goodhart. Great setup for Badiola right there to get the point.
Millo, serving specialist, back in. Serve had a lot of movement, downward movement. Bump set it to the near side for Tazalar.
It's the type of player you want there, maybe to kind of change your luck.
Over the block and down for Tazalar, the senior. Continues to do her thing.
Yeah, went right through the player. She's not bashful about it.
Quick in the middle. That was well executed. Riley DeGroot. And you can hear the rooting section go, ooh.
Yeah, I hear you.
For Riley DeGroot. They like her. She's a fan favorite.
Yeah. The middle of the section right behind the bench got up right after she made the play.
I don't think anyone hits it any harder on the team than Riley DeGroot. And another good serve and an ace. It's all Ontario Christian. They're in the attack mode, are the Knights. Good-looking senior class, though, with Vogel, Balderas, Tazalar, and Holmes. Those seniors are leading the way. Anthony is dug by Balderas. That one is driven through by Jenna Holmes.
Big point right there for Ontario Christian. Kind of wanted to stop that momentum that Los Gatos was slowly bringing back onto their side.
Jenna Holmes is such a reliable hitter. Win that state title. There's a beautiful shot again. Some touch again for Jenna Holmes. Boy, she's bailed them out. Whenever you think Los Gatos is going to make a move, Jenna Holmes comes to the rescue.
Yeah, really. Her and don't forget Giselle Vogel. They've both been that type of player for Ontario Christian.
Tazalar hasn't been bad either.
No.
But again, on the outside, Jenna Holmes.
Yeah, they're just penetrating that front line.
Holmes is immune to the pressure. Again, she was their player of the match against Carlsbad in the regional final. Ontario Christian getting closer and closer, trying to keep their opponent at bay. There's a win on the outside. Beautiful kill by Tazalar again.
Wow, beautiful. And really, that back line really did not have the quickness to kind of get over there.
It's Millo time. Catherine Millo.
She's the perfect ingredient to move this lead up a little bit further.
So they got one there. That's good passing again, good movement. And Vogel from the right side killed it. Slover will try it. She's got the kill.
Once again, Balderas is sacrificing her body trying to make a play. That is, even though she didn't come up with it that time, that is just impressive.
Yep, again, Balderas so determined to get to everything. Holmes banging away. Can it be retrieved? No. Give Holmes the spike winner.
Yeah, once again, when they needed a point, either Jenna Holmes or Giselle Vogel are there.
Going to Holmes. She answers. Jenna Holmes is bringing it home.
Yeah.
She's got the clutch gene, Jenna Holmes. She just plays very big in the big matches. With you, Thomas. He was with you on those broadcasts. There's another one down for Jenna Holmes. A roll shot. 6 points separate Ontario Christian from another state title.
Big point there for the Knights.
Kylie Goodhart, the 5'7" junior to serve. Knights and serve, receive. Let's see where they go with the ball. It's out. Oh, that's good judgment by Balderas. She just backed off at the last moment. That's court awareness by the libero.
Yeah, and she tracked that ball all the way till it went out.
Balderas again with the save. But a great effort by that libero again. Selena Balderas, the 5'6" senior. She's amazing.
Yeah. Gotta believe she'll be playing somewhere in college next year.
Tazalar got it. Oh, that was well struck. Good touch. Got it on that back line for a 21-18 lead.
Yeah, I mean, Peyton perfectly angles it for a point.
For the 22nd point is Tazalar, and she's got it. Ontario Christian is just 3 points away from the celebration.
And their designated servers out there, Catherine Milo.
Milo serve and roll shot, brought back over, still alive. Tazalar's dug. That one's going to go wide of the antenna, and another point for the Knights.
Yeah, great read there by the front line of Ontario Christian, making sure that ball was out before touching it.
Page is up, the coach very animated, showing her server what area to put it in. 23-19. Really good serve. They go to Slover, which is a smart move. She's their big hitter. Looking for 24 here with Tazalar. She's dug. Slover again. Balderas able to get it into the air. Good rally. It's important. It's critical. Balderas got an arm on it. They can run it down. It's saved. What a great play by Holmes in the deep court. And a block.
Boy, you love the effort by both teams, and really Selena Balderas with the incredible save on an errant shot.
Still two needed by Ontario Christian. Kind of surprised me. Thought she'd go with the hard stuff. There's one. It's in. A winner from the deep court. It was Holmes again. Match point. Championship point. And back deep to serve it is Peyton Tazalar. They're on their feet for Ontario Christian. They'll have a swing for the state title. There it is! And it's fitting that it's Jenna Holmes. 25-20. A clean sweep for Ontario Christian. They were all good, but Jenna Holmes was special.
Yeah, the last 3 points were scored by Holmes, and she did it from all angles. Back line, front line, and then as a server, great job there by Jenna Holmes, the senior, fitting way to end her high school career with a state championship.
Doesn't get much better than that. That was fun.
Yeah, that was great. That's great. Great to see a team that was that as focused as the Ontario Christian Knights were, come out and get the job done.
The state champions are the Knights from Ontario Christian, moving up from D3. Now they get the Division II championship. A clean sweep, 25-20, 26-24, and again 25-20. 3-love for the Knights of Ontario Christian. So long for now on the NFHS Network.